Okay, attention in the barns. We've been trying to make sure how we're going to do this and listen up, because there are some changes in the program. We've had people scratch, not scratch, added to different classes, etc. So what we're going to do, if your class, after we've had additions and subtractions and all that, if you have more than 12 animals in a class, we will be breaking that class. We will be announcing that ahead of time. And right now, that class break won't happen until we get to our, I think it's our 10-year-olds or something like that. I'll let you know, or 12-year-olds. I'll let you guys know ahead of time. Actually, 13-year-olds. I'll let you guys know ahead of time. So the judge made that decision. He said he wants to have all the animals in the ring, and what he'll be doing is picking like the top few, and then he'll dismiss the others, so that then those top few will have a chance to show even more in the show ring. So we all understand that? Also understand, only one person behind the chute with the kid. We battled this the other day. We don't have enough room for all your buddies to be back there with you. So I'm telling you now, one person behind the chute with you, and that's it. All right, let's get started. We want to have our 18-year-olds come up to the ring. So we have Leon Crum, Katie Glass, Liam Grogan, Kaylee Matthews, Alyssa Slimmer, and Gracie Stevens.
There's a turkey leg in that bag. She's digging in there. Morgan, that's probably because of all the water to the
need to make sure one person behind each kid coming up. And we're checking in, and then we're going to make sure that we have everybody set. We're going to start our show. This is a showmanship class. We have 6 entries in this class. Attention in the barns. I need the next class of 17-year-olds. I need Caitlin Bentz, Ashton Uzarowski, and Sydney Oler to the holding pens. Caitlin Bentz, Ashton Uzarowski, and Sydney Oler to the holding pens. They'll be our next class of 17-year-olds.
Well, good evening. It was a little bit of a drive, but I'm glad I'm here. This is a state that I've never judged in before, so I took the opportunity to come, and I think we're going to have a good evening doing the showmanship tonight, and then we'll get into work the market hogs tomorrow, I guess. We'll get into these older kids, and again, it's nice that we've got some younger ones standing around ringside, because I do think that every judge has little things they like or not, and I'm not professing to be a showmanship judge, but there are things that I think that are important when you come to the ring. Having a hog prepared, being on time, and being able to drive that hog and put that hog in the position that's easy for me to evaluate. And some kids have just different personalities, and some are a little more aggressive than others. I think the three young ladies that are going to be 1 through 3 are a little more relaxed, laid back, probably aren't as super aggressive, which I like kind of the middle of the road, but I want a showman that kind of flows with their animal, know where they need to be. I'd like to be able to see all angles, a front view, a rear view, a side view, and at a pace that's comfortable for that animal, and so that it looks natural. I thought the 3 young ladies we have out here still probably did a little better job. The young man had a little more trouble maybe with an attitude, you know, where that animal started to squeal a bit, and that's all part of showmanship. I mean, you've got to be a team. And hogs have to cooperate, and a lot of how you do in showmanship is a direct relationship, in my opinion, to how much time you've spent with them at home. And I think we've got a few out here that could probably drive, but again, it's not hard for me to spot the ones that kind of know the basics in terms of all the things you were taught from a young age, but then try to evaluate or elevate that. And in terms of presentation, in terms of how that hog's presented, skin and hair and all that, all those little things come into play. But the 3 that we've got penned are going to be 6, 5, and 4, the way we've got them penned. And then the 3 individuals we got still left out here, the young lady on the far end with the barrow that's kind of giving her fits a little bit here late in the game in terms of just being able to get that hog to walk and be more of a constant pace. But she does a good job in terms of her mannerisms. Her posture is really good. Just maybe doesn't have an animal that maybe wants to cooperate and elevate her to the top end in this particular class. I think for me, it was these 2 young ladies from the get-go in terms of just the basics and being able to drive and keep those hogs in the center of the ring. I thought maybe the one young lady was going to push our top one, but there was one individual that I saw early on, before we even brought into the ring, that was ready to go. Was in the holding pen, was understand what she came here for, and had a game plan, and she executed it. Probably would like to see her maybe get that hog at a little faster pace, but she's always been able to keep that hog in a constant motion, and probably did that a little better than our 2nd place individual. Young lady closest to me is going to be your 1st place. Young lady at the far end of the ring will be 2nd. Congratulations to this entire class.
Okay, some housekeeping here, just so you guys, we were scrambling there. Everybody was changing up some stuff on the program and that. So first and foremost, let me introduce you to our judge. We have Todd Krieger. He's from Ohio. He graduated from Ohio State University. He owns and operates Krieger Family Farm, raising and selling show pigs and breeding stock from a 70-sow operation. He also grain farms with his father and son. So let's give him a nice warm welcome to Frederick, Maryland. All right, some more housekeeping, because as you can tell, when the kids go to take their pigs out of the ring, you guys cannot be standing here at this gate. They're not going to be able to get out with their pigs. We need you to give them that consideration, please. Okay, back to the program. So we had 6 entries in this 18-year-old class. Placing first was Alyssa Slemmer, 2nd was Gracie Stevens, 3rd was Katie Glass, 4th was Kaylee Matthews, 5th was Leon Crum, 6th was Liam Grogan. So going down your program, and there are more programs coming, we're getting more runoff. It'd be 5, 3, 6, 4, scratch, 1, 2. Now we will have entering the ring our 17-year-olds. We have Caitlin Bentz, Ashton Uzarowski, and Sydney Oler. And what I'll need is, as soon as they are in the ring, we'll need our next class, which is a big class, and it actually has 12 in it. So that means every pin will be taken care of, and even this entry gate will need to keep open because someone will need to come in there. So I'm going to need Garrett Campbell, Mackenzie Forrest, Chase Hawkins, Sam Highland, Sierra Howe, Jacob Benson,